boys and girls. Nice to see you again. Before we begin our lesson today, let's do a really quick review of the words that we have already learned, or the positional words or phrases that we learned that help us identify where an object is in our environment. Let's take a look here at our first word, above. Above means higher, higher. So let's take a look here at our pictures. We can say that a red cone is above the yellow cube. The red cone is above the yellow cube. Let's take a look at these pictures here. Below, below means lower, lower. So we can say the green cylinder is below the blue sphere. The green cylinder is below the blue sphere. Then we learned the word beside. Beside means next to. We can say that the red cube is beside the yellow sphere. The red cube is beside the yellow sphere. If we take a look at this one, next to means to one side, to one side. So we can say the yellow cylinder, that's orange. The orange cylinder is next to the blue cone. The orange cylinder is next to the blue cone. Good. Now, boys and girls, that we have finished our review, we can take a look at our essential question for today. I will read and you may follow. How can you use the terms in front of and behind to describe shapes in the environment? Now remember, we have been learning positional words. Positional words or positional phrases are words that help us describe where objects are in the environment around us. So today we're going to underline in our essential question the terms that we will be learning today. The first one here is in front, okay? And we will also be learning behind. So let's take a look. I have pictures here to help us understand the meaning of these terms. Okay? Here we have in front. In front. In front, boys and girls, means just ahead. Just ahead. So if we take a look here at our vocabulary, we can see in front. In front means just ahead. When you're at school and you're standing in line, the person that is in front is the person that is just ahead of you, just ahead of you. So if we take a look at this picture here, we can see that the ladybug is in front of the cube. The ladybug is in front of the cube. How do we know that the ladybug is in front of the cube? Yes, that's right. You can see that she is just ahead of the cube. Very good. How else do you know that the ladybug is in front of the red cube? Yes, that's right. The cube is red. But I like that you noticed that there is part of the cube that we can't see. That's how we know that the ladybug is in front of the red cube, because there's a part of that cube that we can't see. Very good. Now let's take a look at our next word. Here's our next word, behind. Behind. Behind, boys and girls, means in back. In back. Behind means in back. So in front means just ahead of you. Behind means in back. In back. So if we take a look at this picture, we can say now the ladybug is behind the yellow cone. The ladybug is behind the yellow cone. How do we know that the ladybug is behind the yellow cone? Yes, that's right. She's in back of the yellow cone. How do we know she's in back? That's right, because there's a part of her that we can't see. We can't see her face. So we know, or her head, we know that the ladybug is behind the cone. Very good, boys and girls. Let's do some practice now. We have learned two new words, two new positional terms or phrases. The first one is in front, and the other one is behind. So we have learned in front and behind. If we take a look here, let's take a look at this animal. Is this turtle in front of the cube? Yes, that's right. The turtle is in front of the cube. Now let's take a look here. Let's see where the turtle is now. That's right. The turtle is behind the cube. How do you know that the turtle is behind the cube? Yes, that's right. There's a part of her that we can't see. Very good. Let's take a look at a few more pictures and identify if they belong in front or behind. So let's take a look at this picture. Where do you see the frog now? That's right. The frog is behind the red cube. The frog is behind the red cube. How do we know the frog is behind? That's right. There's a part of the frog that we can't see. Very good. Now let's take a look at this picture. Where is the butterfly? Where is the butterfly? That's right. The butterfly is in front of the red cube. The butterfly is in front of the red cube. How do we know that she's in front? That's right, because there's a part of the cube that we can see. And so we know that she must be ahead or in front. So yes, she is in front. Okay, let's take a look at another picture. How about this one, boys and girls? Where's the snail? That's right, the snail is behind the purple cube. The snail is behind the purple cube. And how do you know that? That's right, there's a part of the snail that we can't see. Right, very good. Now, let's take a look here at this picture. Where is the animal now? First of all, what animal is it? Can you tell? That's right, that's a bird. Now, where is the bird? That's right, the bird is behind the orange cube. The bird is behind. How do you know that the bird is behind? That's right, because there's a part of the bird that we can't see. Okay, let's take a look at our next one. Now let's take a look at this animal or insect. That's right, that's a bumblebee. Now where is that bumblebee? That's right, the bumblebee is in front of the purple cube. How do we know she's in front? That's right, there's a part of the cube we can't see. So she must be just ahead or in front. Very good. Okay, and let's take a look at our last picture, boys and girls. Here we go. That one's a little tricky. There's an umbrella. Where is the umbrella? That's right, the umbrella is in front of the orange cube. How do you know? That's right, there's a part of the cube that you can't see, so that means the umbrella has to be just ahead, in front of the orange cube. Good job, boys and girls. Great job.